Alison Blackman. Alison is on the Norwegian Escape on the press preview. So it hasn't actually sailed with official passengers yet, just media, travel partners, and so forth. And this is called the Waterfront. And as president of NCL, Andy Stewart, said this morning, it's meant to be sort of a new experience that you can see the water. And it's, not exactly outside, but it's sort of outside and inside. This is very pretty. We've just eaten a little bit of the Food Republic food. You can see right here that they're using actual iPads for you to put your order in, which is kind of innovative. And you get to look at the sea as you do it, which is kind of nice too. So this is my little video piece of Food Republic. Now I'm going to attempt to walk outside. Oh, they also have a chef bar here. Let's go take a look at some of the things that are on it. Obviously, they're prepping for later, but you can see a little bit as we swing around this way. There's the menu. Looks pretty good, although we're not eating here today. But we only have 2 days on this cruise, so, we have to make the most of the time we have. I'm trying to do this without joggling my phone too much so you don't get ill. But I want you to see what's here. So let's see if we can go out. This is the waterfront. Somebody's opening it for me so I can go out. It's very, very cute. Oh, look at this. So on a nice warm day out of Miami, which is where this ship will be sailing, you can dine al fresco. And I don't know exactly which ones I'm coming up on, but obviously they're very popular. I think it's 5 o'clock somewhere, which has live music, and people really seem to like it. They're not going to like me photographing them, but I'm going to do it anyway. We'll just kind of take a little walk down the promenade. Because it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, yes. Kind of, it's fun. Lots of music, lots of happy people. So it's a big ship, so you have to have a lot of bar space. People like to drink, and there's plenty of options on the new Norwegian Escape. And so I'm just gonna look up for a minute without hopefully making you ill. This goes, you can see the water slide at the very top, and actually there are 2 of them. One of them you can go to tandem in a tube. The other one, the bottom falls out, and you fall down whether you like it or not. So here's another seating area. We'll just look a little bit at the lifeboats. Safety first, there's a lot of them, and a mandatory lifeboat drill. So you absolutely are safe. They take safety very, very seriously. And this is more bar and restaurant. I'm not sure exactly which one this is, but we'll find. Oh, it's Bayamo by Jose Garces. We tried their food in New York, and it was really delicious. Really, really, really good. We're not eating here either, but there are so many restaurants you need at least a week to do them all. Maybe we could look in a little bit. This sort of has a Latin flavor because the ship leaves out of Miami, and that's seems appropriate actually. So let's see what else is down here. Oh, the bake shop and dolce gelato. I have to say, I had a cupcake this morning and it was really insanely good. I hadn't expected to. Oh, right now we're going by the photo shop and the photo gallery. One of my favorite places. There are a lot. You can make yourself into a bobblehead. Let's see if I can actually show this. It's kind of cute. Unfortunately, they're facing the other way, but there's a lot of shops on this deck, and they have a Carolina Herrera boutique and a Lacoste boutique. Pretty upscale for a cruise ship. I believe the Carolina Herrera one is the first one at sea. So let's take another look. Here's how cute is this? It's like a little Norwegian cruise line ornament. And they even have a NCL USB. At least that's a souvenir that's useful. So I hope I'm not boring you with this, but I'm going to keep going down the deck. It's a very large ship, and I believe it holds 5,000 passengers when full, so clearly you need a lot of space. The deck space is ample. I'd like more outdoor space personally, but that's just me. And this is clearly the gelato area, and people are getting gelato. It looks pretty good. There's a line. So, and then there's people who are enjoying it. I don't think I can really get close to it. I don't want to bother anyone, but let's see if we can. Well, there's gelato. Okay, so we're still walking and we haven't hit the end of the ship yet. As I was saying before, there's an awful lot of restaurants and bars and places to nest, and people will find the ones that they like the best. This is all on deck 8, and there are many other decks with many other things to enjoy. We haven't quite come to the end of this yet. This is Moderno, which is basically, someone called it a meat palace, but they do have meat. And I always like to show the reason you're really here. There's the Norwegian Escape donut, but this is the reason you're really here, which is to be on the water, and the destination is really the ship, as well as all the bars and restaurants and other things which are fun. But for me, the best part's coming up in a minute, and then you can say goodbye to me and the Norwegian Escape. The Norwegian Escape is going to be sailing to the Caribbean, I believe, and it's going to make a lot of people happy. I have to say, I saw the Haven, and it's the most gorgeous haven I've ever seen. They have their own restaurant, their own lounge, their own pool, white glove service, butlers, concierge. It's pretty impressive. I wish I was there. Although our mini suite's very nice too, and I have a little video on that one, hopefully. And this is the back of the ship, so you could see that it's pretty wide. And there's our wake. Yes, we're really underway, sailing back to Miami after a 2-day press cruise or preview. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please let me know at Advice Sisters if you do, and maybe I'll see you on board.